Obviously, Pix played really good in net today. Ras played unreal. 2 gritty goals there. That's exactly what we need from him. And I mean, good block shots on our end, and everything's just coming along, and I think we're playing pretty good.
How about Hiroshi? Does he look kind of like he did like last year when he was looking for 10 games?
100%. I think he makes the right plays at the right time. For his size, he's winning his battles, so that's huge, and he's playing really good.
Is there anything more you feel like you need to do to get ready for the regular season?
We'll see. I mean, keep going this way, and like I said, things are coming along. Bert and Dylan are playing good, so hopefully our chemistry could keep growing, and we could do great things this year.
How was this whole day for you, this whole experience in Calumet?
It was fun. Obviously, it's a long day, but it was lots of fun. The kids probably enjoyed it, so that's the main thing. And like I said, we had a blast coming here. It's a nice rink, actually, for 106 years old, so I can't complain about that one.
How satisfying was it to A, get a win, and B, for it to be in front of this crowd?
It feels good. Obviously, they were cheering for us, so we wanted to give them a good show, and I think that's exactly what we did.
Well, obviously, net front has always been a big part of your game, and it seemed like that was the key for you tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I always kind of go there, but I think today was just lucked out, and a couple good shots, and one just sitting there for me. So, yeah, it was a good game. It was fun out there.
How much can that help a player like you with your confidence, especially when you're playing center, a position you didn't play last year?
Yeah, for sure. That always helps. I think I get confidence from doing the little things, winning my draws, finishing my checks, little stuff like that. But it's always good to score. It's fun to score. So I like scoring goals and helping the team. So.
How does Mantha look to you right about now?
Looks unreal. Yeah, he looks. I mean, you guys can see he looks big, strong. Obviously, as usual, he's obviously shooting the puck really well, and yeah, it's pretty scary.
And with Tara Hirose, he joined you guys for 10 games at the end of last season. Does he look kind of the same player?
As last year?
Yeah.
I think he's improved for sure. I think he's had a big summer, put some muscle on. He's always good at thinking the game and making plays. So I think he's gotten a lot better. His speed's gotten better. His puck control's obviously really good. So I think he's definitely grown as a player.
How satisfying did it feel to get a win, especially in front of this crowd?
Yeah, it was cool. Even in practice this morning, it was an awesome crowd and just a really cool atmosphere, an awesome rink, awesome community. So a really cool venue. We all really enjoyed it.
Was it a little weird this morning when you're going down into the locker room and just probably not something you do every day?
Yeah, for sure. It kind of brings you back to the minor hockey days with the cold rink and dressing out of your bag. So for me, it was kind of brought back some nice memories to those kind of simpler times.
It's an everyday league, and you gotta come. Consistency is probably the key to guys being great. I think he had a great end of the year. I thought he had a great World Championships, and then I think he's had a real good preseason. But it's a relentless league. You got to come every night.
What have you thought of Rasmussen? Obviously, in the net front is sort of his area.
You know what? I think his game's grown as it's went along. Obviously we've put him at center. We want to keep him at center. I think long term, he can be a really good defensive center, and then add his offense with his net front play. And he's a big guy. I heard somebody refer to the center as kind of the third defenseman, and ultimately that's what they are. And when you get a guy who's 6'7" with that kind of reach, it's a real advantage to have him at that position. So we want to keep him there. We think long term it's the best thing for him, and then he's going to add offense through through being net front like he does.
You mentioned Dennis Chalosky the other day. He had 2 assists today.
Calling somebody.
Are you FaceTiming?
My wife. She wouldn't have answered anyways. Something's wrong with this phone. It just FaceTimes people. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Dennis Chalosky.
Your thoughts on Dennis today?
I thought Dennis played well today. He moved the puck well. I thought he battled pretty hard. That's the key, I think, is making sure that he recognizes danger and he manages his game, and that when he gets in one-on-one battles, he wins them. And if he does that, he's a great puck mover. He's really good on the power play. He's got those offensive tools. So he's got a pretty strong camp. He'll get another chance to play again, and hopefully he plays great.
And Tara Hirose playing back-to-back, of course, chips in another point.
Tara's just a real smart player, knows how to play. He managed his game, played back-to-back. Like you said, he's played a ton of games in the last 2.5 weeks with the prospects tournament as well. So just a really, really smart player that I think is exponentially better with real good offensive players.
What's it like coming back up to the UP and leaving with a win?
Well, it's great. I got to have a pasty. I might have another pasty here tonight, so that's 2 pasties. That's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I love the UP. It was an unbelievable place to grow up. I got in a little bit of trouble. I think I said something about the east side being the better side or something. I got to clarify that. They're both great sides, but we had some competition when we were growing up, and we like to beat the west side. So anyways, it's awesome. It was great to be back. It's just these are the type of people I like to be around. Salt of the earth, great people.
Jeff, with a week to go till the start of the regular season, how many real tough decisions do you have left on roster spots?
The one thing I'd say about the start of the regular season, it's defined as a day, but this is a continuation process where we're going to continue to evaluate people, and whether they make the team to start the year or not, that doesn't mean that you made it for the year. You know, whether you earned a spot on the power play at the beginning of the year doesn't mean you've earned it for the year. So I think every time you put your pads on, whether it's practice or games, you are being evaluated, and you get a chance to make a statement. You either make it positive or a negative. So we're going to continue to evaluate regardless of it. How many difficult decisions, they start to work themselves out for Sundays or Mondays decisions. But again, I hope guys continue to make it difficult. Whoever we send down, I hope they go down to Grand Rapids and play awesome. And if they do that, they're demanding to come back up, and ultimately they'll find their way back up.